Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Briefing with Labrie, and today I have another process slash tutorial video. So if you guys are coming from my easel card process video slash tutorial, I went ahead and I showed you guys how I made this card right here. Again, it's a circle easel card and it just pops up like this, and it's a birthday card. Like I said, I'm planning on doing like a little gift set. I don't know if I'm going to give it or keep it, but I just thought it'd be really fun to try to use this whole die set to create some little gift related things. So this one is a birthday card, and again, it's an easel, and I do a process video. I don't embellish much on there, but I definitely going to be adding some other things on here, so you guys will see all that embellishing in a project share that I will have, because I have other projects that I'm going to share with you guys. And I also share this card right here, which again also needs more embellishing, but I didn't do a process video on this, but I did make a little wedding note card. So this is if you want to gift it to someone that just got married, and you can go ahead and put a note on the back. So this is how that turned out, and this was using the heart plate number 3 die set, which is, sorry, I have my dies all over the place. This one right here, so it's called heart plate number 3. I did do an unboxing of this because it's my most recent one, and I'm trying to get through these dies so that way I can share all the projects with you guys without you waiting too long. I know it's been a while. And then today we're going to be using this die, which is the heart circle nesting set, and I am absolutely obsessed with this die. I do recommend using it if you guys you know, do want to grab this. I do have an affiliate link, which is an I say this all the time just so that way if anyone is new here, it's a free link. All you have to do is go in the description box, click on the link. I do make a small commission from it, so that way it can help my channel. So if you guys would like to support me and my channel, you guys can go ahead and use the affiliate link. Again, you're not going to be charged for it. There's no additional charge for using it. It'll just take you straight to the website. It just connects, you know, my info to your order, so that way once you place that order, I just get a really tiny commission. So you guys can use that if you'd like. Thank you to everyone that has used it. I do get emails when you guys use it, and it really does warm my heart to know that you guys are using it and are supporting me. Even if you don't use it, I just want to thank you guys for watching my videos just in general. So thank y'all. But this is again the die that I'm going to be using to create all of these or this whole gift set, plus the heart. All of these are heart related, but heart plate right here, and these have hearts as well, so they go very well together. They go hand in hand. I do recommend both of these. Such great dies. Oh, and then I did use a dragonfly die, which if you guys would like to get it, it's a dragonfly shaker, and it looks like this. I'll have more of a project share on this if you guys are interested in another video, which will come later on, so just wait for that video because it definitely won't be up before I show you guys this. So today we're going to do a gift card holder and a tag. I already have done 3 tags, which actually came out much better than I expected. I actually struggled with these. I do have another plan or idea for this die as well. If I get it done before my project share, I will share with you guys. I have everything prepped. It's just taking me really long to embellish, and I think it's because I'm not that inspired by that specific thing, so we'll see how it goes. But today, like I said, we're going to do some tags and a gift card holder, and I'm going to show you guys how I turned one of her circle or her heart circles into a gift card using another one of her dies, which I've shared in a previous unboxing, so not my most recent one, but it's this one called the Pocket and Line Detail Bundle. So look this one up, and what you get are these detailed lines. So if you want to add like this faux stitching, a little heart border, another faux stitching, this one's a double, you know, you just get a bunch of cute different kinds of like lines for embossing or like little die cutting, and then you get this little gift card like line or pocket, sorry, pocket die. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 6 or 7. I might be missing one. There's a big gap there, so hopefully I'm not, but I ripped the packaging on this one. So I use this one right here. And for some reason, it just reminds me of Baymax. It has the two little holes on the ends, and then it has this long line in the middle. I used that one for this. I did do a project share of me making some Christmas gift tags using this one right here. So let me show you guys how it looks. This kind of looks like a flower that has a smiley face every time I look at it, because it's been sitting on my desk for about almost 2 weeks. I've been wanting to do a video. It's just been very hard lately. But this is what it looks like. So I'll show you guys what I did. So I have a 110-pound cardstock right here that's in pink, and I die cut that with the medium-sized heart circle because there's 3 dies. So the large one I made an easel card. I'm gonna make a gift card holder out of the medium-sized one, and then I used this die right here. And what I did was I die cut a second one of these. And as you guys can see, the pinks are a little different. They're both from Michaels, but this one's 65-pound. And the reason why I did 65-pound is because I'm going to have a gift card go in here, and I didn't want it to be too stiff. So I used a lighter weight because I am going to be gluing this on, and it's going to get even thicker. So as long as the bottom is sturdy, I'm okay with that. And what I did was I die cut the pattern paper I wanted to use, which is the Parasol collection from Maggie Holmes. I used the circle layering die that goes with this heart circle. And what I did was I placed it on to my circle here where I wanted it. And it looks like this. So I just place it on there. You can washi tape it on so that way it doesn't shift, or you can temporarily glue it with just a little piece of adhesive on the middle. I just put my die, I just placed my die onto here like this, and I just held it really good, and I put it on my die cutting machine and I rolled it through. And then when I took it out, it just made this little smiley face type thing. It looks like 2 tiny eyes and a smiley. And it made that opening. So the reason why I wanted it to be on both layers, because once I glue this down, I want the pattern paper to be glued as well. So it's really up to you on how, you want your pocket to go, but that's how I got my pocket on there. So definitely, if you like making gift card holders, this is the best die to have, because you get different types and you get a bunch of different sizes too. So you can do a lot with this. Again, it's the Pocket and Line Detail Bundle. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue my pattern paper down, and I am going to use liquid glue since something is going to be going in and out of this pocket. I want to make sure it's going to be glued on really good. So I am going to use liquid glue for this, but it's all up to you on how you want to do it. You can use hot glue, double-sided tape, ATG, whatever. And I'm just going to put this on. And this is messy. I'm normally okay with glue, but today is a little messy. Okay. And I'm just going to line up the 2 little circles right here and place that down there. And then what I'm going to do is just use my bone folder and go around to make sure it's on there good. And because I got some glue on the pattern paper, I am going to, sorry for the noise, try to remove that with my tool. Alright, and this is what it looks like. So because I used liquid glue, I can already feel this getting a little bit sturdier. So that's how that's going to look. And then if you have a gift card already in hand that you're going to put in here, that would be the best thing to do, because you need to figure out how or where you're going to add your adhesive. So I do have a gift card here that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to put it inside the pocket before I glue it. So it just goes right inside, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to look at where this card goes and how far up it is. So it's really up to you. You can have it popping up all the way there. You can have it going down more, but as long as you have enough space to glue for it to stay inside. So I'm going to do it about right here, since all of this is going to get glued down anyway. And I think that's a pretty good amount. Let me see. Oop. So I'm just gonna flip it around and just look at it and check it out and see like, okay, maybe I can move it around a little bit more. I think right where before the stitching goes is a good place to put it. So I'm gonna put glue all around here. I am gonna give it space, so I'll show you guys where I put this glue. Okay. So it looks like this, right? I just put glue all around it and I just left some space from where the card is, so that way, you know, it's not too tight of a fit and it just goes all the way around. You guys can see the glue. And then what I'm gonna do is put this on top. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. And okay. And then I'm just going to remove the card and take my bone folder again and just go around. So now that's how that looks, and it's a pretty, you know, thick piece of paper now, since it has all these layers, and I've used liquid glue. Liquid glue does tend to make your projects a little bit sturdier, which I like, but that's all personal preference. So I'm gonna let that dry before I put anything on there or put this card back in. What I'm going to do is embellish it. So I don't have much of an idea, but I know that I'm going to do very minimal embellishing. So I was thinking about using this sticker. I could use this, and even though the tag is pink, I can always use this to give Chris a gift card or something. But I just love how that pink looks on there, so maybe I can do that, and then maybe a flower. Let me see. That's cute. That is cute. Let me see. Yeah, I might do that, and then from my chipboard, I think I'm gonna pull a heart. Reaching, sorry, like this maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Really cute, very simple. Like I said in my video when I did this card, I don't know if I'm gonna gift this whole set off or if I'm gonna keep it for myself and do another set, because I don't mind doing another set. I think it'd be really fun. But I always like to, if I make something and I really like it, I do like to save it for my own reference. I do sometimes like to look at things that I've made so that way I can get inspired. So I might do that with this, but I'm going to use my tool and just dust off some of the stickiness here. I'm going to place this down. And I am going to use hot glue because this isn't a card, so I am going to put some hot glue on. And place that down. And same thing with this one. I'm actually going to put my foam first because I just, I don't want the powder to get anywhere, and then my foam's not going to stick very well. So I'm going to put this here. And then because this one's going to be on this right here, I'm going to need two for this side right here. Let me see how this is going to go. And I shouldn't have removed any of that, the backings, but, and it doesn't show through the little hole there, so, or the heart feels sturdier. I don't like when things like kind of dip in, so I had to fix that or else it would have bothered me. And I'm going to put this heart here. And I'm probably going to do more embellishing like I, you know, I'm going to do with this card off camera. But we'll see. I kind of want this video to go by quick so I can get it out. But this is what it looks like right now. and you already know I'm going to do more to that. But okay, so now we're going to work on the tag. Well, I guess this one should be dry by now. So let's add our gift card in. Perfect. Like, how freaking cute is this? It's a little gift card holder. And it matches the card, so I know that these are kind of like, well, I mean, this says Amor, but either way, you can make them all birthday theme, and then you can kind of give a gift card with a card and then have a tag, and they all match. So you can do a full birthday set, but I really wanted to have a variety, so now this is more like a love theme. I know it's girly, but I mean, I'm pretty sure Chris won't mind this. I mean, at first he'll probably be like, what's with all the pink? But he'd still like it. And then for this one here, it just says happy birthday, and I think this can go for both men and women, I think, because of the blue. I know the florals are a little too much, but oh well. So here are the gift card holders and the easel card. Now I'm going to do the tag, and for the tag I am using the smaller one because, like I said, I want to try to use all 3 sizes, and I already have 3 made here, but I thought I would go ahead and hop on and do a 4th one. I wasn't going to, I was just going to do a share, but I don't know, I'm feeling extra nice today. So I have this here, and I'm going to use my tool to take out these little pieces because I forgot to. And I normally like to do this off camera because of the noise, but maybe you guys can see how it works. So bam, all the little pieces came off, very easy. And just dump this in the trash. And actually, I saved all the little hearts from all these, and I put them aside because I want to use those for shakers or just like little things. So I do save a lot of the things that die cut out from the negatives, and I try to save whatever I can. Like these little hearts right here. This heart, if you guys seen my easel card tutorial, this heart also comes from that same die. So it's this pocket die right here. And I saved all the hearts that die cut from the pockets, and I made 6 of these, so I had a bunch of hearts left over. So I used them on these little tags, and I used it on the card, and now I'm using it on this tag, and I'm doing a pink one. And I wanted to try out this pattern because I'm using the Parasol collection, and I'm trying to use all the patterns in the collections. I always have favorites and tend to turn to those, but lately I've been trying to use other patterns. So I am trying to use this one here. And I used a cream colored that matches the cards, so that way they all kind of come together. And what I'm going to do is, I actually didn't stamp a sentiment, I just realized. So I'm going to take some vellum because I stamped these in vellum. And what I did was I took a stamp set. You can take any stamp set. This one is from Concord and 9th, which I saw they still have in stock. There's this Trinity stamps. Oh no, that's Christmas. Let me not show you that one. Of course I had all my stamps here, and right now I can't seem to find any of them, so that's pretty funny because over here, hello. Okay, so these are some of my staples. There's Pretty Pink, Posh, and Hefty Doodle. And these ones just have some really good, like, sentiments. As you guys can see, these are my favorite ones. But, yeah. This right here is one of my favorites, too, that I recently got. Maybe, like, a year ago. But I think I share this one. And this one just says, thinking of you, just saying hello, a note of thanks, happy anniversary. So, it's just a bunch of different things. But today we're using the Concord and 9th because I wanted to use these images, but I ended up not using it. I just ended up using the little sentiments. So, I already used most of these. I didn't use Celebrate You, so that's what I'm going to use. I kind of wish I had this ready, but I don't, so you guys are going to have to watch me. Sorry guys, that was hectic. Everything was just falling. Oh no, I lost my... They all like just fell over. Okay, yeah, you guys are going to have to watch me stamp, so... Sorry, I kind of wanted to do this off camera, but oh well. Try not to get my head in here, but I'm just gonna get that onto my stamp tool here. And I am going to emboss this since I did it with the other ones. I wasn't going to, but might as well. So I'm just going to add some powder. And then I am going to use, okay, I'm going to use this embossing ink. You can use any embossing ink, that's all up to you. So I don't know if you guys remember or if you've seen it, but I did a haul video, a really big haul video from the stamp market, and my embossing ink pad came broken. The pad just comes right off, and I was out of town for a couple weeks, and by the time I was able to return this, it was too late. They have a 15-day window, and so now I'm working with a broken emboss pad. Okay, so now I'm just going to stamp this as straight as I can because I don't want to get my big old head in there. I don't need my stamp tool, but I think that should be good. Okay, and then white embossing powder. I don't have my tool out to catch the embossing powder, but I am using, I don't want to get this everywhere because this is super fine, but this is the super fine Wow embossing powder, one of my favorites. Well, it's actually my all-time favorite, unless there's another one out there that you guys recommend, but I do love this super fine powder. Oop. And because I don't have my tool out that catches my embossing powder, I'm just going to use a spoon and try not to make a mess. There it goes. Okay. I am a mess here, you guys. I didn't realize I left my hot glue gun on, like, all night. I got back from Disneyland, and the kids took a nap, and I saw that my hot glue was still on. Okay, so now I'm going to take my heat tool, and I'm going to emboss this. And I'm just going to put it on high heat, because I want this to heat up quick. Okay, that did not take long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this. I am going to just use my guillotine, my mini one. Or, well, I don't know. This wouldn't be mini. I have a smaller one than this. But I'm going to just trim this out. And that should be good. I'm going to leave some, sorry. Let me put that away. I'm going to leave some of the vellum on the ends because I'm going to fold it over. So I do have some left on the end here. I would actually suggest leaving it a little bit longer, but I totally forgot. So this one just says Celebrate You. And what I'm going to do is I am going to fold it over this circle. And I'm just going to line it up and center the sentiment as best as I can on here. So as you guys can see. And then I'm just going to fold this right over and fold it. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try my best here. So as you guys can see, Celebrate, I'm just going to fold it right before the C, like this. So it folds over like that. Now when you glue it, I don't know if you guys can see, but my sentiment has a little hill. Like it creates this little slope, or like kind of like a rainbow shape to it. Come on, focus. There we go. So it just hops right over. So because it did this, I actually didn't have these hearts in the middle. I added those last minute. So, you know, you can do that beforehand. So if you would like, you can do that. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to glue these on first. And what you do is to get that little hill shape, when you glue it, you want to make sure you're pushing the ends of your sentiment towards the center of your circle. So if you guys can see this, I am pushing these ends that we folded inward. And it'll create that hill or rainbow shape. So again, just slide your fingers I'm irritated by my camera. Okay, so you're just gonna slide these little ends towards the center and it'll give you that push-up like look. And what I'm gonna do is add liquid glue to the ends like this. You're not gonna see the back of this anyway, so even if it gets messy, it doesn't matter. But I'm just going to glue that, and basically the ends of where you folded should meet up with this side of the circle. So if you could see here where it's folded, it's right up against the circle and it creates that little hill. So just make sure it's glued down on there. And then what I do is I take my bone folder and I just kind of go on the inside like so. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is add foam to this, but like I said, you can add this first. I just like to create the hill first before I do all that. But it's really up to you, because depending on how hard it is for you to get it inside, obviously I would recommend doing it beforehand. But I am going to use some foam. This is from Diamond Press. It came with a kit, and honestly it's not like the greatest thing out there, but I did like the dimension it gave. So I'm going to put adhesive onto the actual foam. It's on there straight. And if you guys are having a hard time seeing, you guys can zoom in. I know that I had some people comment that they didn't know about the feature, but if you're watching on your phone, you can actually pinch your screen and it'll zoom in, and you can actually move the screen around wherever you need to zoom in on. So in case you guys cannot see. And then these heart stickers, you can use whatever heart rhinestone stickers you have. I've had these in my stash for forever, and honestly I'm sad that I'm running low on them because they are my favorite, and I gift them a lot, so much that I gifted too many that I'm running out. So I am going to put this on, and this is why you could do it beforehand, because you know, obviously putting this on now is going to be a little bit more difficult, but I like to make things more difficult than it should be, so whatever. And you're not going to see really the heart, like the actual heart from the outside. You're just going to see a frothy heart. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like right in the middle. And if you're looking from above, you can see the shine that the rhinestone gives through the vellum. But of course, when you do this, you could see the heart. So that's what that looks like. And then I did pop up the circle onto here, but I did also do a eyelet. So let's do the eyelet. I should have got that out. I'm just gonna do, I have this old organizer with eyelets. I don't even know where to get eyelets from, to be honest. I need to buy more. But here's a white one. And what I'm gonna do is, whoops, get all that on there. Did I stamp this? Oh, I did. I stamped a to and from on the back. So let me stamp a to and from. I will clean this stamp off later. The to and from that I used is from Concord and 9th, and I have shared this stamp before. I don't know if it's still available. It's called Perfectly Penned, and I just use that to and from, and I use it on everything. This stamp is just beyond loved, this right here, this to and from. But I also use red ink, which I hate using because it stains my stamps very horribly. So yeah, I'm just gonna stamp the to and from, and that should be good. Alright, and then I'm gonna make sure that I have this lined up. So I'm going to use the grid on my mat, and I'm going to glue it, or stamp this. And because I stamped all of this in white, probably the green one you'll see better, I used unicorn ink from Hero Arts. I did stamp that in white. I didn't emboss it because I was too lazy, but for this one I am going to stamp it in, let's do maybe this, no, that's just two. I'm going to stamp it in Stampin' Up! Classic Seaside Spray. which is like a periwinkle type of blue, purple, and I'm just gonna ink it up. And let's see. And stamp this. Okay. Perfect. To and from. Make sure it's closed. Okay. And then I am going to flip this over, and this is where I'm going to punch my holes. So I'm going to take my crocodile, and I'm going to use the small side, which is 1/8 punch, I believe. Yeah, 1/8. And I'm going to put in my eyelet. Sorry guys, I just don't want this video to be too long, so that way I can get this video out as soon as possible. Alright, and perfect. You want to set that eyelet in. And now I'm going to, oops, sorry for the noise, pop this up. And I'm going to use my Dollar Tree foam. I'm going to do 2 pieces, and I'm going to put it right on top of the ends that I have the little vellum pieces meeting in the middle. So that way it kind of seals that in even more. I'm just going to use some hot glue and center this on. Just be careful because it does get hot if you're using hot glue in the back. So, perfect. Okay, so there are my little tags. So you guys can see how cute are those. Oh my goodness, they're so dainty. But look at how cute. So this one says happy birthdays. You guys can see right here, the pink, you could see through it. So you could see a pink heart. And you guys can see here, I did diamond dot the outer edges. So what I'm going to do is I do have my diamond dots right here. And so I'm going to take one and I am going to diamond dot, you know, the outer edge of this one here with a coordinating color. But I did it to all of them. Because you guys know me, I diamond dot everything. So this one says you're too kind. And this one says happy love day, so you get a little bit of everything. And because the sentiment was longer, it has a bigger slope or little hill, rainbow, whatever you want to call it. And then the one we did today, which is celebrate you. And of course I'm going to put string on these so that way there's string on there already. I just haven't figured out what colors I want to use yet, but I have a lot of baker's twine, so I'm thinking of using that. Again, I am going to embellish this farther as well as my card, which again, if you guys have missed my process video / tutorial, I will leave it linked down below. I also always have videos at the end of the video that you can click on, so that way it's easier for you to get to it. And then here is my gift card holder, and the last one is this right here, which is a card which I didn't do a process video on, but this is my little note card that I did use the cover plate on, and I'm thinking of having all of these together in a set. I think what I am going to do is I'll put it all together in a bag and show you guys how it turns out in a project share, so keep an eye out for that because I have another project share that's coming soon using more of the dies, the last of the dies that was sent to me, so I can't wait to share those with you guys. I'm just glad I was able to get this video done so that way you guys can you know, get inspired, and hopefully this will inspire you guys to grab the dies. Again, if you guys would like to grab any of these dies, I will have the my affiliate link down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed my video today, and I hope you guys got inspired. If you guys really do want to see the easel card, I'll link it down below for you guys and at the end of the video. But I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that y'all are watching this, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!